Well, first of all, I would really like to thank Rinpoche for the opportunity to come and practice Chod here every month, and we often get to go outside and practice, and the continual encouragement that he gives us. When he first talked to me and mentioned about teaching Chod, I thought, what would I say? So I started typing out some notes, looking at some of my Chod books that I've read, the lectures on Chod I've got to, and I started typing, and this is about half of it, and I was like, okay, maybe I can't shut up about Chod. Maybe I've got, like the opposite. And then realizing that we had 5 minutes, I thought, well, I need to narrow down to something. And so with the practice of Chod in enabling us to learn to overcome obstacles and even inviting these obstacles onto the path, I had taken on doing 108 nights of Chod, and I'd actually done it, and I'd done it for a couple of years, but hadn't totally kept track. Like, did I miss a day here or there in between? And even though I'd been doing it consistently. And so when I took that on, a lot of obstacles came up. I even started over at one point after about a month because I felt like a couple practices weren't very good. And so I decided that I wanted to keep doing it. And when it stopped, I decided that I wanted to continue. And really that this has become my life practice. And I've had people ask me how I get there, and how can you make that commitment and do that? And so basically by having about as much sense as a goose. And I know that might sound odd, but when you watch them fly, you've got one in front and the others behind and a little above. They create, as they fly, a current that helps the ones behind. They can go further with about 70% further with less energy. And when the first one's tired, they drop back and another one comes forward. And the support of Rinpoche, my Dharma brothers and sisters, was like that flock of geese for me. If I just had an evening where I felt, I'm too tired, I need to go to bed, I don't want to do this today, I could think about my Dharma family, and that encouragement helped me to keep going. And another thing they do, if one falls behind, is injured or ill, it's not just left there by itself. 2 others will stay with it and until it is well enough to fly, so they can fly in formation again and help to protect it. And I feel that. I feel that our Sangha has become not just people I see when I come to the monastery, but have become family that are there for me. And Chod practice, through cutting out I hate to say cutting out because there's like mountains more to go, but through being able to reduce my ego to somewhat, enabled me to see this. It was probably there all along, but I was unable to see it. I had too much obscuration. And so I'm extremely grateful for everything that Rinpoche has taught, and the opportunity to come and practice and to push me sometimes to the front of the flock when I'd like to hide in the back. And the other thing they do is the geese honk at each other. They where is everybody? It's not quite like, radar, but they know they're there. And I've kind of developed that habit of reaching out to other Chod Sangha members and just touching base, making sure that, and I feel that intensely. And so I want to continue practicing every day and begin to cut down even more of my ego. Thank you.